Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Global Justice Talk. My name is Chikwetu. I am a legal practitioner based in Harare, Zimbabwe. In the recent past, I have received a number of messages from worried and disappointed followers on various social media platforms, including WhatsApp. The messages boil down to one question, which is what are the documents or pleadings expected in a contested divorce case in Zimbabwe? The message is normally followed by an explanation. Normally, the person sending the message would have attempted to approach the court as a self-actor, and either his case has been dismissed or the papers filed has been rejected by the registrar of High Court. This has motivated the individuals to seek some clarification from me as to the documents or pleadings that are required or expected by the court in a contested divorce case. A contested divorce case is basically a case in which the claim of the plaintiff is objected by the defendant. The defendant may object to one claim in the divorce papers or divorce pleadings. So basically, for some who may be self-actors in the case, they may not be able to understand as to what is expected of them. So this video is going to answer that question. I'm going to discuss the pleadings or documents that are expected in a contested divorce case. But at the end of the video, I'm going to give you a bonus point that you must observe so that you successfully file documents and be able to present your case successfully in court and be granted a divorce case. I encourage you to watch the video up to the end so that you get that bonus point. So before I give you the pleadings or documents that are expected in a divorce case, I encourage you to subscribe to our channel, hit the notification bell so that each time I post a video like this, YouTube will be able to notify you. And I must also highlight that Global Justice Talk is a channel that is subscribed to the notion of justice and fairness. We believe that the videos that we are sharing concerning various matters in the legal field will assist victims of injustice and unfairness to find their way back to a happy and a peaceful life again. So if you subscribe to our channel or like our videos, you prompt YouTube to share this video with a larger audience, thereby realizing our objective of ensuring that there is a just and fair society. Some of the individuals in our society may suffer in silence as a result of ignorance, as a result of lack of information. So the information we are giving here is for free, and all we need is for you to subscribe and share this information. Once you do that, YouTube will then share the video with a larger audience as a result of your act of liking, sharing, and commenting on the video. So let's now move into our meat of the discussion. Which documents are expected in a divorce case? The first document that you are supposed to have is summons and a declaration. And this these two documents are normally initiated by the plaintiff, and the summons and declaration will state the plaintiff's claim. Normally the claim is for divorce decree and other ancillary matters that are included in those papers, like division of property, custody of minor children, maintenance, which include maintenance or spousal maintenance and child maintenance. So the first document in a contested divorce is summons and declaration. After issuing summons and declaration, there is need for a return of service to be filed. The summons are supposed to be served on the defendant personally by the sheriff of Zimbabwe. After serving the summons, the sheriff is supposed to file a return of service indicating that the defendant has been personally served. The time, date, and the manner of service is also included in the return of service. After the return of service, the defendant is expected to file a notice of intention to defend. In other words, there is need for the defendant to enter appearance to defend. In the appearance to defend, the defendant is expected to indicate the time and date of appearance to defend and the time and date when the summons and declaration were received. Then after appearance to defend, the defendant is supposed to reply the claims in the summons and declaration by the plaintiff within a stipulated period. If the defendant fails to come up with his or her plea within the stipulated period, the plaintiff will serve the defendant, will file and serve the defendant with the notice to plead. And the notice to plead will indicate the time within which the defendant is supposed to file his or her plea, failing which the defendant will be automatically barred. When the defendant file his or her plea, he or she may also file a counterclaim against the plaintiff. If the defendant have got a counterclaim, he can file the plea together with a counterclaim or separate. After the defendant have filed the plea and the counterclaim, the plaintiff may reply to the defendant's plea. The plaintiff's answer is normally referred to as a replication. The purpose of the replication is not to amplify the plaintiff's claim in the summons and declaration, but is to answer to the defendant's plea. In other words, there may be some issues that are raised by the defendant in a plea, which the plaintiff may have not expected. Then the plaintiff is allowed to reply to the defendant. Then after the replication, the plaintiff may also submit or may also file his or her plea to the defendant's counterclaim. After the filing of the plaintiff's plea to the defendant's counterclaim, the defendant may file a replication to the plaintiff's plea. And once again, this must not be used to amplify the counterclaim, but is meant to address issues raised by the plaintiff in the plea to the counterclaim. After the replication by the defendant to the plaintiff's plea to the counterclaim, then there is need for both parties to file a summary of evidence. That is, the defendant and the plaintiff is supposed to file a summary of evidence. From this position, we then move on to discovery. Discovery is a process where one party which have got certain documents is requested to allow the other party to have access to those documents, and those documents are relevant to the case at hand. The documents may assist the other party or hurt the case of the adversary. So those documents are supposed to be disclosed. But what is important to note is that the other party may refuse to disclose the documents if they are privileged documents. You know, from our law, privileged documents may include communication between a legal practitioner and a client. Those documents may not be disclosed because they are privileged documents. So after the discovery of documents, then the parties may go to pre-trial conference. The purpose of pre-trial is to curtail the duration of the trial by ensuring that the parties find each other on various matters that are found on their papers. But mainly, the purpose of the pre-trial conference is to narrow down on the issues that must be sent to trial. Then after the pre-trial conference and the minute is drawn and the issues that are supposed to go for trial are known, then there is need for the plaintiff to come up with the draft order. The draft order is then followed with the notice of set down, which must be served on the defendant, and then when the matter is put on roll, the matter is heard on the date, and then a divorce order may be granted or denied. Basically, these are the documents that you are supposed to file, or the documents that are expected in a divorce case, in a contested divorce case. So what is the bonus point that you must know before you file for divorce? Before I share that bonus point with you, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and like the videos, share the videos, and offer your views in the comment section. Remember, our agenda as Global Justice Talk is to assist victims of injustice and unfairness to find their way back to a happy and a fair, to a happy and a peaceful life again. We achieve that by sharing information for free, that is legal information for free, and we invite you to participate in that agenda. But the moment you click like, the moment you comment, the moment you share the video, YouTube will find that this video is very important. And I think you agree with me that these videos that we are sharing related to legal information are very important. Once YouTube regards the video as important, it will distribute it to a larger audience. In the process, a lot of people who may not have access to that video will be able to be assisted by the information that is contained in our video. So what is the most important thing that you must do in order to be able to successfully provide pleadings and documents that are needed in a family law court or in a divorce court? You are supposed to consult experts. And by experts in this area, I mean divorce lawyers. You are supposed to consult divorce lawyers so that they can give you a proper advice on which pleadings you are supposed to submit in a contested divorce. And then you can proceed with the process after being advised properly by experts. Legal practitioners are trained to navigate the legal system in a way that a lay person or a person who have not been trained in the field of law may understand. Don't underestimate the need for legal advice or legal assistance. It's a very important thing because you'll find that it may cost you a lot doing back and forth with the court. But if you consult your lawyer and you agreed on the payment terms, you can actually be assisted and get your divorce order without some problem. I know that some fees for divorce may be high, but you can arrange a payment plan with your legal practitioner. It's a matter of you negotiating with your legal practitioner, but in the process you get your divorce order within some limited time, as opposed to you doing back and forth with the court. So this is a very important message that I wanted to share with you, that you need to consult lawyers or even to have relations with lawyers before any case has happened. It may assist you in the sense that they may give you the assistance, even drafting the documents for you, and then you may pay later. There are some legal practitioners who can do that for you. Then if you still have a burning issue with regard to the pleadings or documents that may be required, that are required for in a contested divorce case, there are numbers on the screen. You can dial those numbers on the screen or send a WhatsApp message so that we can further ventilate your peculiar situation. We can assist you in coming up with the documents without some problem. We once again say thank you for watching. We will meet you in the future video. In the future video, we are going to discuss division of property upon divorce in Zimbabwe. Thank you so much. God bless you.